Have you ever stopped to think that everything holding you back might not be real? We live trapped in ideas, beliefs, and fears we've accepted as absolute truths, without questioning if they might just be illusions created by our minds. What if you could break those invisible barriers and access the true potential within you? In this space, we will explore how to free your mind from self-imposed limits and discover the immense power you have to completely transform your reality. Talking about being bad has nothing to do with causing harm or acting with malice. Being bad is, in fact, a radical break from social conditioning that keeps us tied to a life of conformity, fear, and mediocrity. It's a conscious act of rebellion that gives you the power to take control of your destiny, defying expectations and the judgment of others, and rewriting your story your own way. It's about breaking the mold to finally start living on your own terms, without fear or imposed limitations. From our first breath, we are caught in an invisible contract. In exchange for love, acceptance, and the illusion of belonging, we learn to yield. We are taught to blend in with the crowd, not to stand out, to ask for the minimum, and to avoid being different. However, that silent obedience often means sacrificing our boldest dreams and deepest aspirations. Imagine that since childhood, an invisible wall has been built around you, constructed with phrases like "be humble," "don't be selfish," or "don't seek attention." These words, though born from good intentions, shape your thoughts and attitudes, keeping you trapped in a comfort zone that, while safe, limits your growth. Goodness, according to society's imposed norms, is often confused with blind obedience. This mold teaches us to fear judgment or rejection from others, forcing us to postpone or even abandon our boldest dreams. But being bad is nothing more than rebelling against that mold, being brave, and daring to dream big, breaking the barriers that prevent us from reaching our true potential. When you decide to express an ambitious dream, a desire that breaks the mold, you'll encounter responses meant to discourage you. That's too complicated. It's unrealistic. Or, no one has done it before. These words don't always come from malice, but from shared fear, from a collective mindset that prefers the comfort of the known over the uncertainty of the extraordinary. It's a silent pact that feeds mediocrity, where routine becomes a refuge and greatness is postponed indefinitely. In that apparent comfort, many lives fade, trapped in a cycle that never dares to question self-imposed limits. But is it really security found there? Or is fear the true jailer disguised as prudence? This collective conformity, though comforting, stifles the spirit that yearns to soar higher. However, you were not born to follow that pre-written script. Within you exists a unique spark, an energy not designed to be extinguished in mediocrity. That essence drives you to explore, create, break molds, and discover the vast potential that belongs to you. Take the leap, even if the voices around you resist your decision. Defying others' expectations is not an act of senseless rebellion, but a commitment to yourself. It's choosing the path that resonates with your most authentic truth, even if it makes those who prefer the stability of the predictable uncomfortable. Greatness is not a privilege reserved for a few. It is a call waiting to be answered by those brave enough to hear it. Your journey begins when you decide you're not willing to fit into the limitations others accept as normal. The universe is not governed by simple obedience or superficial goodness, but by the energy you emit. Your thoughts, emotions, and deepest beliefs act as signals tuning the frequency of your existence. If you continue to vibrate on a wave of conformity, you will attract experiences that maintain that limited reality. To manifest a life beyond the ordinary, it is essential to change the frequency you align with. Raising your frequency requires an act of genuine courage. It means becoming a rebel in the eyes of those who prefer you to remain the same version of yourself. It doesn't mean running away from your responsibilities, but embracing decisions that align with the authentic voice of your deepest desires. Starting a path of personal transformation requires courage and a deep commitment to yourself. If you're ready to break free from the invisible chains that limit you, these steps will guide you. Identify the chains you can't see. Pause and reflect on the dreams you've postponed or abandoned. Ask yourself, what beliefs made you doubt them? What internal or external messages made you feel they weren't possible? Recognizing those chains is the first step to untying them. 2. Acknowledge and embrace your emotions. Emotions like guilt, fear, or shame are echoes of mandates imposed by others. Instead of repressing them, observe them. Ask where they come from and what purpose they've served in your life. Understanding them removes their power to control you. 3. Visualize the life you want. Take time to imagine in detail what your existence would be like if you weren't afraid of judgment, rejection, or failure. How would you feel living from your authentic purpose? Allow yourself to dream big. This clear vision will become your guide and motivation to act. 4th, declare your intention to change. Liberation doesn't happen by chance. Make the conscious decision to reprogram your mind and commit to building a life that resonates with your deepest values and desires. Remember, this process isn't about changing overnight, but about moving forward with consistency. Every small step you take towards your mental freedom brings you closer to the life you've always deserved. Manifesting your dreams isn't magic. It's the art of aligning your mind, emotions, and actions with the highest version of yourself, the one already living the life you desire. It's not about pretending, but about living with the certainty of your creative power. Every thought you embrace and every emotion you choose to nurture are the bricks with which you build your reality. Don't let external expectations or judgments limit your expansion. Design the life you imagine and remember, the real magic is you. Thank you for staying with us until the end. If you found this content useful and inspiring, we invite you to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our upcoming videos. Also, give us a like if you enjoyed this topic, share your thoughts in the comments, activate the notification bell to stay updated, and don't forget to share this video with those you think might find it interesting. See you in the next video.